Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome to the family, guys. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. I truly appreciate it. So let's get digging and let's see what's going on. Now I have a surprise, guys. I have the original, I have the before tarot, I have the in-between tarot, and I have the after tarot. So this is gonna be fun, guys. So grab your tea, grab your tree, grab your drink, do whatever you need to do to get comfortable, because me, Tasha, is gonna spill the tea straight. No chasing, no sugarcoating bullshit, guys. So cheers. From my copper cup. Let's get this going, guys. Ancestors, spirit guides, I call you into my beautiful space and ask for a clear, precise channel message for those who are tuning into me right now. Remember, timeless, general, collective, so it may or may not resonate from start to finish. This is for entertainment purposes. I have to say that. It's YouTube. I have closed my personal readings because I really do believe that God, Creator, Source is gonna put something else in my path. Because right now, it's a lot of people asking me for free readings, and it's taking a lot of energy from me, and you know, I got no time, so I'm just gonna put that on the back burner. So I'm sorry for those who are gonna lose out, but it is what it is, guys. I have these beautiful free readings here, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, okay? I love yous. Ancestors, what are we tapping into with the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck first off? What's the story overall? What are we tapping into? What's the overall story that you want to tell my beautiful collective? We have the Ace of Truth, okay? Ace of Truth. The Ace of Swords. There's some kind of truth coming in, guys. Ancestors are offering you a new opportunity to stand on business, to speak your truth. There is a lot of illusions. A lot of people want you to feel like a guilt trip, okay? Like, I don't know, maybe somebody thinks you have all kinds of options. Perhaps you do, but at the end of the day, the self-love is all that truly matters. And that's the truth. Somebody is realizing that whatever illusions were in the way, whatever illusions you have, somebody else has. Remember, this could be your story. This could be somebody around you. This could be somebody playing in your energy that you know nothing about. So please, discern, discern, discern. But whatever illusions, it's being seen. The truth is being seen. The truth always comes to light. Ancestors, anything else? We have the Fool. We have the Five of Pentacles, the Magician, the Emperor, and the Eight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Okay, so there's three Aries cards here. Now we are in Aries season, guys, so gang to my beautiful Aries. Somebody's been trying to work in the background to start something new, okay? There is truth coming in about some kind of illusion. Somebody wants to protect you, but they're feeling left out from you in some kind of way. They're about to take a leap of faith. Ancestors are pushing them off a cliff. They're pushing you off a cliff, okay? Into a new beginning, a new phase in life. But 333 on my clock, guys. You have all the tools in your toolbox, or somebody else does, like I said. Okay, you could be this emperor, boss, CEO, independent contractor of your own life, putting your head down, minding your business and manifesting a beautiful life for yourself. But that was only after being in some kind of poverty mindset. You took a new leap of faith. You really seen the illusions for what it was, and you started protecting yourself, especially from a rock bottom energy, betrayals, abandonment, you know, all those feelings that make you feel like you're not good enough. There was a lot of people who didn't want you to feel good about yourself. They may have betrayed you, abandoned you, but Knight of Pentacles is at the heart of the deck. Okay? You just had to be patient and patiently wait for karma. That's what's going on here, guys. The truth is coming out, so you have to patiently wait for the truth, okay? You were always protected through all adversities, but there was a lot that you had to go through in order to get this victory internally. The victory is never externally. Somebody is jealous of some kind of victory you have, some kind of work you're doing. I don't know, but you are standing on business. Now, there is an emperor, a boss, CEO, independent contractor, perhaps, that wants to come in and offer you a job. They know that they have all the tools to offer you this, and they know that you are going to be very valuable to this. opportunity, relationship. Take it as it resonates, guys. But somebody feels like they're not good enough for you. Even if they're in this Emperor energy, they still feel like they're not good enough for you to take this leap of faith. Maybe because you have a lot of illusions about somebody. Maybe somebody else had a lot of illusions. Whatever that is, the illusions are breaking. The truth is coming out. So let's get the before tarot and see what's going on here, okay? We're going to clarify it with before tarot. Then we're going to go in between, see what's going on in the ancestral realm. And then we're going to get the after tarot. And then to clarify that, and we'll see where it goes after that, guys. I don't know, I wing it here, so we're gonna see what's going on. Okay, so let's clarify the Ace of Swords with the before tarot. Okay, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest white light, what is this Ace of Swords? What is this truth? Ancestors are coming in with a message, information, allowing you to see through the veil. You are a warrior of truth, so speak your truth. Ancestors, what's this Ace of Swords? You got the Nine of Wands, the Lovers. One more answer. Wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, it's the Four of Cups. Now, these cards are beautiful, and I'm going to show you. Oh, what is it? It's the Ten of Swords. Now listen, somebody is feeling upset because they see you as a warrior, okay? But they didn't protect you from this beast. Maybe the beast was within themselves, so they didn't protect you from themselves. I don't know, somebody didn't protect you from something, okay? But they seen you as the warrior, still being able to fight these inner demons, fight the external battles, and really persevere. With the Ten of Swords, the Lovers, it's like somebody seen you down and out and didn't lend you a hand, didn't stick their neck out for you. Instead, they betrayed you. Now, somebody is feeling a little bit upset about this because you had the strength to really pick yourself back up. You used the masculine inside of yourself to pick yourself back up after some kind of betrayal. And this is the truth, that somebody feels bad for this, that they knew that you were down, but they may have even chosen another lover because, or a partner, a friend, whatever this is, family. Take it as it resonates, guys, because the lover, it's a choice. But whatever choice that somebody made, the truth is that the Four of Cups, they may have rejected you, but you took the time to love on yourself. Now, before any of this stuff happened, before any of the trauma, before you ever met this person, you were in a very down and out kind of situation, okay? And you really had to find your footing. You really had to get back your strength, your power, and somebody really felt like you weren't good enough. I'm not gonna lie, they felt like you weren't good enough for them. So they may have betrayed you. But now they're looking and they're seeing how strong you are. That's the truth. You're standing on the truth. And that you really do drink from your own cup. You're not really paying attention to what's going on externally, you know? And ancestors, somebody, it's like you were trying to offer somebody something. The ancestors gave somebody 3 opportunities to do right by you. But they were very arrogant, very smug, and very selfish. Continuously kept, you know, feeding from you, but didn't give back to you. You really cut it off. Whether this is friends, family, acquaintances, lovers, a community. Like I said earlier, right? The reason why I stopped my readings, because people take advantage. So let's put these down here so you can see what the cards are, okay? So somebody is upset because you still were able to persevere over this. It's looking like, you know, a wolf. So somebody was a wolf in sheep's clothing, but you were able to still persevere. Somebody knew what they were doing, but they still did it anyways. And now you're standing on the truth, and the truth is that you're valuable beyond measure, and you're walking away from all this betrayal and really feeding yourself the self-love that was necessary for a long time, that you needed for a long time, the love that other people should have gave you. There was a lot of illusions. There's a lot of things in these cups, guys. So you don't really know what to put yourself into until you really do learn from your experiences. Somebody judged you Four of Wands. Now this motherfucker is coming out in reverse, guys. They judged you. There was an illusion. There may have been some kind of stability, but there was no consistency, so inevitably it fell apart, right? Whether this is a twin flame relationship or a marriage, a business contract, a relationship, something. There was no stability there. There was no consistency, so you had to cut it off. You see the illusions for what it was, and you stood in your truth. Ace of Cups, because you have to love. There was no love lost. At the end of the day, it was just not the right time or not the right person, not the right job or opportunity, whatever that was, guys. Queen of Cups with the Two of Pentacles. Somebody feels bad because they juggled somebody who had a lot of love. You had a lot of love. You brought a lot to the table, and people used you for their advantage and then put an illusion, gaslight you, you know, scapegoated you. You took a new leap of faith. A lot of people are evaluating right now and seeing situations that they're in. How can I better my life? Because if you're not changing, then come on, guys. It's weird. Somebody tried to juggle you, but it was like they knew how much you loved them. They knew how much you loved whatever you were doing. Take it as it resonates. So they used that to their advantage, but they only did it so that this way they can drop you on your ass, you know, leave you high and dry. Somebody is like an opportunist that's giving me, and you've seen it. You knew that, so you stood on the truth, even in the illusions, and you took care of yourself. You loved on yourself. You're very intuitive, so you used that intuitive abilities, and you went with love, but somebody used that love against you. Use that love against somebody. I don't know, but you took a leap of faith. You might not even have wanted to do this. The ancestors helped you, okay? You may not know where you're landing next, but you know you're going to land on your feet because you have life experiences. Somebody really underestimated you or underestimated somebody. You got the Two of Cups with the Empress. Wow. Let me get one more, ancestors, please. Yeah, it's the Five of Swords. Yeah, a lot of people fought with you in a relationship, a partnership. They knew that you were valuable. You may be a single mother taking care of 2 children. Take it as it resonates, a single father, right? And you may have been about to have a blended family, or you were thinking about it. I don't know. This is before everything got chaotic. Now, you're taking a new leap of faith because there is a lot of people in the background trying to stab you in the back. There is a war going on, and you're not part of this war, but the war started because of your position, because you decided to take a new leap of faith. Somebody feels left out in the cold. It's like they can no longer siphon your energy. And they're mad. They're mad because you are still sitting pretty. Everything you touch turns to gold. You got that Midas touch. So yes, you may not know where you're going to land, but you know you're going to land on your feet. And somebody adores you. It's about equilibrium. You are both masculine and feminine. You are very feminine, but you have this masculine energy that protects you. Now, it could be here on the 3D, but I really do feel that it's internally. And somebody feels left out from you, from your kingdom. The Emperor is here with the Empress. We're going to clarify some more with the after and the in-between, but the Wheel of Fortune is here and it's in reverse. The underdog is now on top, guys. Somebody is feeling left out because they wanted some kind of cycle to end, but then it can't end. Oh, my nose is so itchy, so that's the truth, okay? So somebody feels like there's an incompletion, there's a lack of closure, but you don't need a closure. The way people treated you was the closure, and that's what's burning somebody. They really feel like they can't come in to apologize, to talk to you. I don't know what the fuck. Offer you an opportunity with the job. Page of Cups. Is my deck upside down? No. Page of Cups is in reverse. Like I just said, guys, somebody feels like they can't apologize to you. They're very immature. Oh, they don't want to apologize to you, guys. It's a fishy offer. Even if they came in to apologize, it'd be fishy anyways. Somebody's just mad because they're in a mental entrapment, purgatory, prison of mind. They're in a lack mentality. They're living very mediocre. One more, ancestors. And it's the Queen of Wands. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sag. Somebody who is in a really bitch-ass fucking energy. I call it like it is. It is what it is, guys. Somebody sees you as a powerhouse, okay? And they wanted to be you in some kind of way, shape, or form. Not understanding they got their own position. Or there is a Jezebel who is not who is very childish, who has put somebody in purgatory, in a curse. This person is cursed because of the company they keep. They are gonna have to work their fucking ass off for the rest of their life because of something that they did, this fight to break up this Two of Cups, this Emperor, Empress. I don't know. Take it as it resonates. If this is coming in the future, because this is the past, right? The before. So, I don't know. And let's see what the Magician is, guys. Somebody knows that you are a powerhouse. You are a manifester. And, oh, wow. It's 10 of Wands. Somebody is fucking so burdened by their choices because they can't manifest you in. Somebody may have tried to build something with somebody else and they're fucking really burdened because they end up getting themselves in a lot of financial debt. Page of Swords. That's the fucking truth, guys. The ancestors are giving somebody a message that they have a right to get out of whatever situation they got themselves into, guys. You're not really stuck. So if this person in the background, male or female, tells you know, like, is threatening you to try to keep you to stay, you don't need to stay. You got your own life. What's this Page of Swords? 10 of Wands, ancestors. Yeah, it's the 10 of... It's a 7 of Swords. See, somebody's getting some information that somebody's a fucking liar. Somebody may even use magic and manipulation, but what you put out, you get back. Somebody's going through some karma. Could be an Emperor, could be this Queen of Wands. I don't know, it could be even a mother figure. Take it as it resonates. But you got the Queen of Cups, Empress, Queen of Wands, and Emperor on the board, okay? So there could be, like, this Emperor has a lot of pick-me's, groupies, wannabes that are fighting in the background because this Emperor still sees you as their Empress. Take it as it resonates. You could still have a boss coming in to offer you an opportunity. Take it as it resonates. But the Emperor looks at this Queen of Pentacles. This Emperor went towards this Queen of Pentacles, okay? Somebody who looked like they had a lot of money, but look, the snake. Somebody got their money in a snaky, sneaky kind of way, guys. So it's not really theirs, is it? No. So this person can be... This person won't be able to take care of themselves. And this Emperor is feeling the truth and knowing the truth. Now, somebody could have got married. And they married for money, or realizing that they thought they were marrying into money. But what happened was they married... The person that they married didn't actually have money. They married the other person for money so that they can work their fucking ass off. I don't know what's going on here. You let me know. But the Page of Wands is here, guys. Somebody's getting a new message. It's some kind of information. Now, somebody sees you as very valuable and that you don't deal with, I don't know, shady dealings. I'm telling you, somebody got in a relationship, a partnership, a business contract with somebody, and it is going down. 10 of Cups. It's in reverse. Could be with a family. Could be your family. I don't know. This Emperor is realizing that their whole empire has fucking fell to pieces because of this 10 of Cups. Somebody loves you, but this family is in the rain. And it's because they see you as good news. 8 of Pentacles. You have a lot of people like really doing the work internally because they're watching you do the work internally. They want to get out the rain. Somebody's stuck in the mud. It's the Hangman. Wow. Yeah. Somebody's stuck in the mud. There's some kind of spiritual guides watching somebody. Somebody is really looking at things in a 360-degree angle. Who they worked with, what they invested in. Maybe you're looking at things differently. What you invested in and who you invested in. Yeah, because it's the 9 of Cups, guys. You are wish fulfillment. Somebody is looking and seeing you as wish fulfillment. That you really did do the necessary work in order to get you the position that you are in. You could be the Emperor looking and realizing that you got in a relationship, a partnership with somebody who was a gold digger, only, you know, wanted your happiness to be in the dark, you know, or it always could be raining and shit, like, or you're just cursed because the company you have is lying on you or lying to you, or this is the past. Like I said, this is the before, right? It's the 2 of Wands. Somebody has a choice. Somebody had a choice to work with you or work with someone else. They chose something else. Now they're feeling upset because the 7 of Cups, it was a fucking illusion. The love was real. But it was an illusion over here. I don't know. Yo, I'm telling you. What's shiny, you know, it's not always real, you know. And what glistens isn't gold. I don't know how that saying is, but the grass is not greener on the other side. The grass is greener wherever you water it, and somebody is realizing this. So let's get the in-between tarot. And see what's going on here. And let's bring some love, some healing, and some transformation to this reading. So, in-between tarot. Ancestors, what's going on here? The in-between tarot. What does the ancestors want to say about the ancestral realm? What happened in between? What's going on in between? There's a lot of fighting, and the fighting is over you, Empress. It's the Hermit. It's because you're the Hermit or Hermetist. So you really are knowledgeable. You have this understanding, this Akashic knowledge, this hidden information. And you go inward so you can find the truth within yourself. It's the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody does see you as valuable, and it's this King of Pentacles. There is a marriage or a relationship that is wanting to be created in the ancestral realm. Because the in-between tarot is about the ancestral realm, okay? You are creating something. It doesn't have to be a child, but something is being created in the ancestral realm. And it will be born soon. So you're taking your time because there is no rush. You stand on the truth. You know you've been betrayed. And it's heartbreaking, but somebody's feeling very burdened by what they chose. And it's not you. You're not burdened. You accept it. You did what you could. Hence why you are still marriage or material. It's the Knight of Cups with the Queen of Cups. Somebody wants to come in and kind of sweep you off your feet. They see that you, even pregnant, even when you have like a lot on your shoulders, you still are able to carry the weight. And a lot of people put that on you, put a lot of weight on you, and never asked if you were a kid. They just assumed, like, because you're the Nine of Wands, like you're the warrior, right? You can do this, and you had to stand up for yourself. It's the Five of Cups. Like I said, you have to stand up for yourself. It's the Five of Cups going into the Six of Cups. You are wish fulfillment. And somebody from your past feels bad because they made you cry. They really made you carry all the weight. Even when you were pregnant, even when you were birthing something, somebody didn't give you an opportunity. They said you weren't good enough for them or something. They thought that. They probably even said it at the end of the day. Eight of Swords going into the Nine of Swords. They can't eat. They can't sleep. The ancestors are trying to get them to really wake the fuck up, like, and stop a woe as meing, because somebody is in a mental entrapment. It could be a jail or a prison of their own mind, and it's because they want to come in and sweep you off your feet, or because somebody is coming in to sweep you off your feet and take care of you because it's your love. Somebody really didn't treat you very well, and it's the Eight of Coins going into the Nine of Coins. But you still manage to turn your talents into a profession, to put your head down and do it by yourself. You have really built an empire on your gifts alone. And a lot of people listen to you. You are the star. That's probably why a lot of people put so much burdens on you, because they thought, well, they knew that you can carry it, but that doesn't mean just because you can, doesn't mean you should, you know? You don't deserve that. And your ancestors are saying it's time to live a nice, soft life. So, if it ain't love, you see it. You know it's not consistent. Somebody's juggling you. You know why they're juggling you. And you know why they're using you as well. And it's because of that love. So now you're, you know, very social selective. You are very selective with your love, with your time, your energy, your resources, your information, because people will try to use you. Yeah, it's the Knight of Coins going into the Queen of Coins. You are birthing something, okay? You're pregnant right now, and everything you touch turns to gold. You have to keep remembering. It's about patience. Patiently wait for yours. It's about self-discipline. And if somebody doesn't love you, that's just, it's all in actions, okay? You shouldn't have to say anything. They should see you suffering and want to help. But somebody didn't, and the ancestors seen it, and now they're feeling betrayed. They're feeling like burdened because they betrayed you. Ancestors, what's this Knight of Coins for this Queen of Cups? Ace of Cups. Oh, wow. Yeah. It's the Tower into the Star. Like I said, somebody looks at you like you're a star. And they know why you're patient, because you don't want to get into a partnership or relationship or friendship, go back with some kind of karmic family, because you know that it's the Tower. It will be a life-changing event. Now, you may have gotten into these situations for your betterment. You may not have, looked at it as that way at the moment, but I promise you it has made you better, because you did. You burned the past. You burnt that, whatever it was, and you patiently waited for yours. And that is coming in, guys. Somebody feels some kind of way because you're the fucking Temperance Angel. And they're the Devil. Somebody didn't realize that you are cut from the same cloth as them. You're not any better than anybody else. The fact is you just chose the light. You did the work. Somebody's judging you because you did the work. That doesn't make any sense. At the end of the day, you are the Empress. And like I said, you could be a single mother or father, and you could have been blending families because it was worth it, but there was a lot of people fighting in the background. Now, you are about to get into a blended family, perhaps. Take it as it resonates, and this is going to be equal because it is about equality now. That is the Ten of Pentacles. This is legacy. This is worth waiting for. This is why you've been waiting, and that's why a lot of people have been fighting with you, other people in the background. I don't know. There's a lot of people barking up your tree, but nothing worth actually responding to. And somebody realizes that you're Ace of Pentacles. You're valuable as fuck, because the Ten of Pentacles goes into the Eight of Pentacles. Because you're the Hermit or Hermetess, then it goes right into the Wheel. You are able to change the cycles, to really evaluate a situation because you know your worth. It is what it is. You're no longer the underdog. They can't scapegoat you. They can't use you. You are just going to call it what it is. You're standing on the truth. You are the warrior of truth. If people don't like your truth, they don't got to be there. And that's the thing. You stood on your truth and said that somebody was using you. And well, what they do? They made you look like the bad guy. That's why they're in the Eight of Swords. You see what I mean? Your mental entrapment. Somebody's going into jail because they tried to take your Ten of Pentacles. Your love, your relationship, your job, your money, fuck, who knows? But at the end of the day, they're all fighting in the background because they're all in poverty while you're sitting pretty. That's choices. Somebody wanted to lie on you. What you put out, you get back. Hopefully they didn't do no magic on you, because that magic is ricocheting right back. At the end of the day, let's see what this Queen of Wands, Page of Wands is. Somebody wants to send you a message. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sag, but like I said, it's only because the Wheel of Fortune has changed and the wheel is in reverse for them. It's the Judgment. I don't fucking make it up. It goes into the world. Somebody is watching you on the big World Wide Web get judgment, excuse me. And you know why? It's because of what happened. Like I said, somebody may be going to jail, or it's a spiritual jail, purgatory for what they chose to do. Maybe they chose this Jezebel because they looked good. Very sexually active. Fuck, who knows? But at the end of the day, you're not playing in that low vibrational energy, and these people are really upset because they're having to pay the piper. Okay? Consequences for our actions. We may have free will to make the choices, but we don't have, we have to pay the consequences for our actions. Somebody is really going through it because you were protected from this betrayal, this rock bottom energy, and you just had to take your time. It wasn't easy getting over a situation. It's the Nine of Cups into the Ten of Cups, but you are emotional fulfilled and you have wish fulfillment coming in. This is your judgment. This is your dharma. As others are getting karma, you're getting dharma. You may have been in a poverty mindset or a poverty energy for a very long time, but it was not because of you. It was because of an external energy, magic, manipulation. And somebody, the ancestors are wanting you to go forward with open arms, to really look at something differently. Somebody's looking at something differently. Ancestors, what is this? It's the World into the Fool, about some kind of ritual somebody did. Somebody has proof. You've been protected. You have a beautiful white light around you, and a lot of people are underneath your umbrella at the moment. And it's because you have a lot of love, but a lot of people want to take advantage of you, of your gifts, of your anointment, of your power, of your manifestation abilities, of your money. Take it as it resonates, maybe even all the above. At the end of the day, the ancestors will call judgment. You don't have a right to judge. None of us do. But there is a higher power. There is karmic laws, you know, hermetic principles that need to be followed. And somebody lied, but they end up just lying on themselves because now they're wishing they can manifest you in. Ancestors, somebody's burdened. And it could be an emperor. It could be this Jezebel, male, female. Take it as it resonates. Somebody definitely wants to come in towards you, and your victory is starting a new beginning. You're doing this all by yourself, guys. You are the star, and a lot of people are watching you with their jaws dropped. Two of Wands, because they made the wrong fucking choice. Somebody juggled you. And oh wow, they are regretful for that. Really fucking regretful for that, because you have the power in your hands the whole time. Three of Wands, and you've been waiting for what is yours. You're not piggybacking. You're not clouding, you know. No cap here. Straight truth. Well, somebody's lying in the background of a fucking clown house. You're honest and authentic. Seven of Cups. That was the illusion. Seven of Cups comes out in 3 fucking cards, guys. 3 decks. There was a lot of illusions. But the thing is that even through all the despair, all the judging, all the hate mail and gang stalking and all that fucking magic, word magic, whatever that is, you're still beautiful. You are like that rose that grew in concrete when people said that it couldn't. You are protected. You are anointed. You are the temperance angel. That's why all these little fucking baby demons with their little fucking kitchen witch TikTok magic, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're stuck. But they can get out. Come on, guys. They can get out. They're just playing child games. The wheel is changing. If you don't know your role, the fuck out the way, because there's people here on this path really doing their thing. So if you're not empowering people, helping them out, then you're the real bum. If you have means, assets, ability to help others, and you're not doing anything, you're watching people struggle, walking over them, you're a fucking bum. You're a pure bum. Somebody called you a bum. They said you weren't good enough because you didn't have money. They chose somebody with money who's a real bum. It's not even their money. And somebody's in a very dark spot right now, just watching you glowing, literally glowing from the inside out. A Chariot, and moving very fast forward. Strength, because you have the strength to persevere. You know that you could have a lot of options. Could be a lot of people barking up your tree. Could be a lot of sexy ass fucking individuals with big ass fucking dicks. Take it as it resonates. I'm a girl. I'm gonna be honest. But self-control. You know that they're not worth it enough. It's not about sex. It's about really compassion, heart, understanding, and not making that same mistakes that you made before. You have the ability to move forward with the strength, the power internally, to break free from all these illusions, these lies. And somebody is really, I think it's your family or a group of people, community, take it as it resonates, who are in the cold now because you're no longer sheltering them under your umbrella, because it's like they tried to poke holes in your ship because they couldn't be captain. Take it as it resonates, guys. They're mad. They tried to poke holes in this emperor's boat because they couldn't be captain. Somebody wants to marry you, or somebody got married, like I said, to a fucking snake, or was about to get married to a snake. Flip the roles, male or female, could be you, right, the emperor. But you put your head down like you're not playing with this. This emperor is not playing. Because the wheel comes out again with the justice. Didn't I just show you this? The cycle has changed. The wheel has changed. Justice is here, guys. You are walking karma. That's why this family is fucking in this rainy day. They're stuck in the mud. Now, let's hope that they're strong like a lotus flower. Because, see, they try to put you in the mud. You recreated yourself, became the phoenix rising from the fucking ashes. You're thick, strong, and dependable like the fucking lotus flower. And the lotus has this magic, miraculous energy where they grew from the mud, but they have this thing where the water, where the mud, everything, it just like it's like oil and water, right? It just washes right off them. So they're actually like the cleanest what is it called? Flower ever, because they self-clean. They have this self-cleaning energy. You have this self-purifying, self-cleaning energy, and that's what's allowing the justice to come in, because you took the long road. Somebody wanted to take a shortcut, you know, skip steps and shit, and well, they're not happy with that, because justice prevails, guys. Six of Cups going into the Six of Coins going into the Seven of Coins. Somebody wanted you to give, and then they went and invested somewhere else. Guys, that's a fucking hard pill to swallow, right? But at the end of the day, they're sitting in this fucking, you know, mediocre lifestyle with the Three of Cups in reverse, Four of Cups in reverse, going into the Five of Cups. Somebody is regretful, but you're not even dwelling on this. You're loving on yourself. Somebody needs to turn around and start loving on themselves, because at the end of the day, like, there is no more shoulda, coulda, wouldas, maybes, what if. It's just about right now. Do what you can for right now. Somebody is watching you. Do right now. Like, live in the moment and really live to the fullest. It's like you live your life like it's a ceremony. When somebody judged you, it's like the work that you do. Somebody judged the work that you do, so they didn't want to work with you or something. I don't know. This could be like a bigot, you know, saying like girls can't do what guys do or some shit. I don't know, but the Hangman's there twice, and look, somebody is in the fire of their own despair. They're realizing that that's not the fucking truth. You are very vital to the group, to society as a whole, and somebody had a choice to work with you or not, and they disgraded you. They eliminated you. They really ganged up and made it look like you were the problem, so they tried to put you in a fire, in the flames of hell, like as if you fucking deserved it. Now they're sitting in the flames of hell that they created for themselves. Six of Cups into the Seven of Cups. And you're still getting wish fulfillment. You're still being looked at as, you know, the love of somebody's life, I just heard. I don't know. You have love for yourself. You fed your own inner child. You know that there's a lot of illusions. You know that. But you love yourself enough to pay attention to yourself. You are not going to get stuck in what other people want for you. You know what you want for yourself. Somebody needs to really get their head out their fucking ass and understand we all got choices, and we have the right to walk away from anybody at any time. We are not stuck. So if you're in the mud, you can get out, guys. Look, it's the Lovers. Wow. Yeah, it's the Lovers going into Chariot. Now listen, you have some kind of partnership, friendship, relationship. I don't know. Somebody could see you down and out and want to help you out. You could see somebody down and out and want to help them out. Take it as it resonates, guys. But somebody is in a mental entrapment for what they did to you. Now, this could be the same person wanting to backtrack and try to, you know, do right by you this time. But I don't know. We're going to clarify some more. But it is somebody from your past life or past, you know. Take it as it resonates. But they see you as like, I don't know, their friend. Homie, lover. Ancestors, what is this? Okay, so what's this truth? This truth is, yeah, somebody didn't help you out when you were down. Not at all. Instead, they put more pressure on you because you had this love for them. Somebody really used you and the love you had for them. But you've seen it. You got yourself out of a situation. You're the Nine of Wands. You're the warrior. And somebody's looking at you like, you know, wish fulfillment. If they would have just rubbed you the right way and worked with you, Eight of Pentacles, they would have been the star too. I don't know. Somebody knows you're birthing something in the background. There is a lot of illusions. Death. You ended a situation and had a major transformation. And there's a lot of people in the background who are very upset with your transformation. Could even be a lover, the lover who didn't, you know, help you. They burned a bridge with you, and now they're watching you on the big world wide web, like really create something all by yourself. You are single, very single, Page of Wands, and you're about to get a new message in. Somebody wants to sweep you off your feet, guys. Like, and this is the truth. The Wheel of Fortune. This new opportunity, like this new friendship, whatever this is, this new job, it's going to be worth it. Sometimes we have to take a risk, walk away from what no longer serves us, and beautiful things will come in. This is the book after tarot, okay? So after all the shit is done, after you walk away from the karmics, learn the lesson, the Wheel of Fortune changes in your fortune, in your favor. This is what's going on right now in the present moment, guys. There is a major death. And this could be a death of an old self, an old you. This could be a death of a relationship, a job, a partnership, whatever this is. But if you are in the States, I suggest you not quit your job. Okay? This is just, you know, my advice. Don't quit your job just yet, okay? Because it's not getting any easier out there. So now somebody, now I just said I wasn't fucking doing any tarot, right? For personal readings. But I'm not in the States at the end of the day. And I really do believe that God, Creator, Source will put another path, another something in my path to help me out for the time being. Because it's just too stressful to be always like, well, I just have a couple questions. Like, well, can I get a reading? Like, it's a bit much. Nobody really understands how much it takes to do these readings. And it's just because I have a gift doesn't mean that I'm going to sit here for hours and give all my shit away. This is why I do readings on YouTube for free. So, like, comment, subscribe, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is changing. The devil is on the bottom, guys. You have really became something new, and it was because of the Knight of Pentacles. You took your time. You've seen that it was about self. So many people took advantage of the love that you had and put you in a very toxic, karmic relationship. And you probably learned this as a child, to stay, to give and give and give and hope that somebody sees you. And you finally woke up, realized that that's not the way to live. And it caused a major tower to anybody who had an illusion, who wanted you to stay in illusion, who, like I said, was a bigot, you know. It's the Two of Wands. Now listen, you have a choice. And in this, right now, the After Tarot is saying that you're going to have a choice and you're going to make the right choice. You're going to choose somebody because you patiently waited. So you'll know when the time is right and who it is. Somebody's upset because you know what you're waiting for. You do have the world in your hands, and when I say that, it's a big statement. And it's not just you who is there. There is somebody else with you. And it's the Queen of Cups. To clarify, the Queen of Cups, you have a lot of love. And you use your intuition wisely, but somebody may have wanted you to be confused. You know, gaslight you, act like you were crazy, like what you were, you know, feeling, thinking wasn't enough, wasn't good enough, like you didn't deserve more. You deserve more than anything in this world. And that's what you've seen, your value. And as soon as you've seen your value, reclaim back your power and your pentacles, and went into hermit mode, it's got somebody in a mental entrapment or a jail because they're fighting with the wrong one. You will always take a leap of faith because you know you. You put your best foot forward in every situation, job, whatever. That's why you're valuable. That's why somebody sees you as valuable, and that's why a lot of people have been fighting with you. But listen, you have an opportunity coming in that is just for you. So if something didn't work out prior, it's because it was only a learning lesson, okay? Because you are wish fulfillment. There's a lot of people who are very indulgent, okay? They treated you like a servant when really you fed them. The hand that fed them. They treated you like a servant, like Cinderella. Cinderella paid for everything. It was her money. It was her legacy. It was her fortune that was swindled. At the end of the day, maybe somebody looks at you like Cinderella. They put the fucking slipper on the wrong person. At the end of the day, they got all cut up feet and stuff. And now somebody's looking for you, perhaps, the valuable one. I don't know. Somebody's very, very overindulgent. So you got to be careful. Somebody may be just coming in to be overindulgent with you. You'll know because of their actions. You'll know if they're trying to keep you stuck because they're always a taker. They're not a giver. And it's a time to give, not take. Yeah, that's the Seven of Cups with the Six of Wands. There was an illusion. Somebody thought that they could be smug. Take, and you'd have nothing. You'd be an illusion. Somebody really tried to take advantage of you because they knew that you had that Midas touch, that you can materialize. So they didn't want you to be anything more than what you already were. Somebody could have even said that you were a Jezebel, that you were in some kind of illusion, trapped, and nothing you had was really yours. But somebody's realizing that you got the victory because of your anointment. Somebody wants to marry you, but they are in this Five of Pentacles or somebody's in it could be a couple, somebody who is married perhaps, or they're in this mediocre mindset because you're a higher level teacher, you're about to get in a relationship. Somebody's not happy. Knight of Cups, that somebody is coming in to sweep you off your feet. Now you are your own knight and you're drinking from the fountain of youth, guys. You do not. You're like Benjamin Button. You're aging backwards. It's annoying somebody because every time they watch you on the big world wide web, they see that you are protected, taking new leaps of faith, having this abundance and knowing your value. And it's like 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Like it's everything that you would possibly need. And it's only because that's your dharma. You deserve this. You really did have to fight your whole life. And every time, you know, you got up, you had some kind of fucking crabs in a bucket trying to drag you down. Nobody ever stuck their neck out for you. All they did was lie and take from you. And well, the ancestors said enough was enough. You said enough was enough. And look at you. You're so fucking beautiful still. Even through all the illusions, you're still beautiful because you persevere. You're guided, and you have a lot of strength. Knowledge and durability. You are very resilient and reliable. Okay? Resourceful. And somebody lied on you, and they lied on their heart. They lied about your heart. They said that you were probably cold-hearted. But look at this love. Telling you, somebody really took advantage of that love. And they lied on you afterwards. They juggled you. They had a choice. They juggled you. They played with fire and they got burned. Somebody's saying you burned them. No, they burned you. Somebody said that you were a pick-me, a groupie, a wannabe, that you weren't good enough, that you were going to take from them, that you were a gold digger. This person is all those things. And somebody loves you and is coming in to give to you. And whoever has taken from you and lied on you is really in their feelings. Because they're the ones who are beggar now. They're begging you for crumbs. They want your crumbs. Oh my God. Somebody left you crumbs and now they're fucking begging for your crumbs. That's karma. Listen, nobody deserves this. 10 of Cups. Nobody deserves this. It's about love, guys. There's enough for everybody. So, if you see somebody left out, invite them. You know, I try to teach my children to be a good friend because not everybody goes home to love. Okay? And that's what you want. You only want your home to be filled with love. So if you see somebody being left out, you will make sure to include them. But somebody didn't do the same for you. And now they're in their feelings because they know that you're always going to be happy. Now there could be some kind of bonfire you're going to meet this new love at. Maybe during the summer. I don't know, but happy spring, happy New Year's, guys. Something is beautiful. And it's only because you took the time to really nurture yourself. Love on yourself. Drink from the fountain of youth, from your own cup. And it's got a lot of people in this very dark, gloomy, muddy, yucky, rainy kind of energy. And it's only because the tables have turned. The cycle has changed. You are no longer, I don't know, looked at this spell work, like this word magic. Yeah, you're the temperance angel. You do bring balance to situations, guys. There is some kind of reconciliation. It's like you're not looking at somebody, okay? And they're not looking at you. You are busy doing your own thing, and that's why there's a lot of rejection right now. A lot of letting, like you're not you're not ready for a relationship, perhaps. I don't know. But, the ancestors said, get ready, okay? Because look, 5 of Cups. There is, because I just said that, right? Look. There is somebody who is in a lot of regret or going to feel a lot of regret because you are about to meet somebody. Like I said, it could be at a bonfire. You could, I don't know, somebody could see you're alone and want to invite you out or be part of. Take it as it resonates. It could be this emperor, like I said, wanting you to be part of a team because they see you really turning your talents into profession. They know that you're, you know, you have goals and you're authentic and, you know, you have ethics and morals and dignity and character. And you know what I mean? Like, because the 10 of Cups is here. But see, this one, in the before, it's all raining and shit, right? Yeah, Yeah, somebody really thought that they can keep you in this reigning energy, and it's not possible. There is, like, you need the rain to grow. You grew. You use the rain to grow. 9 of Wands. Look at this. There's 2 people here. 2 people fighting to stand up for their territory. There is a reconciliation here. This Emperor wants a reconciliation. They see you as a war soldier. High Priestess. They know that you're very valuable. You have these gifts. 6 of Swords. Somebody wants to move away to calmer waters with you. It's the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody has been holding on to you for dear life. They feel like death is following them because the 5 of Pentacles. Somebody's left out. Somebody may have had a very cold winter. Somebody could even be homeless. Maybe perhaps somebody wanted you to be homeless. I don't know. Somebody's left out from the kingdom. They can't get in. Somebody needs to start fucking praying. Because somebody really isolated you because you had some kind of knowledge and you didn't want to. They didn't want you to tell the truth at the end of the day. You moved away from them. Maybe somebody didn't want you to tell the truth as to why you don't fuck with your family. You don't deal with somebody. You don't deal with a job. Take it as it resonates, but the world is on the floor, guys. Somebody wanted you on the floor. You ended situations. A lot of people are watching you on the big World Wide Web, including this Emperor, boss, CEO, independent contractor. Perhaps somebody's been trying to get a hold of you, and people are acting like as if they can't get a hold of you. They know exactly where the fuck you are. At the end of the day, 8 of Pentacles, you're putting your head down. You're doing what you need to do. Cheers. Maybe you're drinking from a fucking copper cup because you're manifesting. You're doing what you need to do in this fucking new age of Aquarius. You see the illusions. You can have your eyes closed. You're still going to fucking feel the energy. And then somebody is upset because they can't feed you to the wolves. They can't, you know, siphon your energy. And somebody adores you. Fuck. These people adore you. They can't even lie anymore. See? 4 of Cups. They can't even fucking lie anymore that they rejected you. They really did spill that fucking cup that you gave them right the fuck out and chose 3 cups. Third parties. Now somebody is reminiscing because at the end of the day, look, it's all because of betrayal, abandonment. Somebody really did 5 of Swords you. They left you out, left you for dead, did not stick their neck out, and now they're upset and in some kind of feelings because somebody's about to stick their neck out for you. Somebody didn't value you. It's like that saying, what is it called? One man's trash is another man's treasure, but you were never trash. What the fuck? That's fucked up. See, the Ace of Wands. Oh, wow. You are so lit. You're a whole vibe. And somebody fucking adores you and wants to, like, you know, have a lot of sex with you. They're very sexually driven. And that's why they're fighting. Because I guess they have like a roster, a whole bunch of people on the roster, and all those people are fighting because I think somebody is like not having sex with anybody on that roster anymore because they're finding their self-worth. They know that if they want high value, then they're going to have to be fucking high value. And that's causing a major, major tower in a lot of people's life. Why? Because the 8 of Pentacles is there. Somebody is definitely doing the necessary work in order to get you. You are doing the necessary work. The devil is there, guys. Somebody has a fucking very crazy attachment to you. If you had sex with this person can't fucking stop thinking about you. Now listen, they may be attached to some kind of karmic energy. It's giving me succubus, incubus kind of energy. This is probably why you had to eliminate yourself, because you could have been, you know, sleeping with the enemy, sleeping with the demon. Okay, so you had to eliminate yourself. It's giving me Rihanna rehab. Like you had to like go to rehab to get off this fucking devil D. Now somebody in the background is doing sex magic, okay, manipulation. They could be fucking all these, you know, these people on the roster that it could have been before, right? So that, you know, they could try to manifest you in with this sex magic. You can feel it in some kind of way, but really all it did was like you probably seen it in your mind's eye, you felt it, and you were really disgusted. Whatever magic or manipulation somebody has done to try to make you feel some kind of way or run after them or anything, I don't know. All it did was repel you away from them. And somebody is realizing that, hence why all these groupies, pick-me's in the background, they're all in a mental entrapment. There's a lot of people going to jail for something, extortion, copying, I don't know, some kind of criminal shit in the background. And these people are so mad that somebody fucking adores you. They adore you. And it's a magician with the Emperor. This Emperor is waiting for the right time. Is there ever really a right time? To send a message to you, 8 of Wands. And this message is coming in fast. And I mean fast, and it's the truth. Because you are very wise. 10 of Pentacles. Look at this. This is all in the after deck. Somebody healed with the 4 of Swords. And look at this, 10 of Pentacles. This is a happily ever after. This is legacy. This is stuff that you could pass down generation to generation. Somebody thought that they were marrying into money, and they end up realizing, no, it's not happening. The grass is only greener where you water it, guys. Somebody is realizing this. And they have a lot of passion for you because you're choosing to do something on your own. Get the victory because you are valuable. You don't need another person, especially if that other person is not loving on you correctly. All they're doing is, you know, taking up space in your life. It's called a distraction. Okay, somebody was very much a distraction. They didn't want to help you to get up, but they wanted to take from you while you were up so that you would be down and you wouldn't have anything to, you know, anything to really stand on for yourself. Somebody really left you for dead, and now they're mad because you're not in the same place that they left you in. That's what it comes down to, guys. And you are the Empress. Like, come on. But you had to go through life. You had to, you know, be all the queens in the reverse. Go through those trials and errors and really be in that poverty-like mindset. Maybe you were born into poverty. You know what I mean? Somebody else was born into money. It's a big fucking difference. But at the end of the day, you decided to claim back your power and get for yourself. Somebody is upset because you're still the warrior. Even through all the despair, the 10 of Swords, the sun still comes out. It still rises. We just have to have the power to know that we can do this. Even through the illusions, the betrayals, the abandonments, we still have this self-control to say no. Queen of Swords, and stand on business. Off with their heads if necessary. You're very logical, but you have this love. You have this love and this knowledge, and you stand on the truth. This is why people see you as the star. And somebody does want to kind of sweep you off your feet and plant a seed with you. There's a lot of people, this King of Pentacles sees this Queen of Pentacles, that there was a lot of people working against you or against the group, against, you know, this relationship, but you still managed to keep your head down and do the work, and your ancestors were working with you. You were never really alone. It's about equilibrium, like I said. So this person, if they're a bigot, you know, they're realizing it's about equilibrium, guys. Judgment. They're going to continuously keep going through karma until they change their mindset. It's about what you give, you get back, guys. What you put out, you reap what you sow. And somebody knows that you're about to band together with a new team or something, and it's gonna be like unpunishable. Whether this is a relationship, a job, I don't know. You're really doing the work, and this Emperor wants to come in to show you that I don't know. Pay it forward. Somebody's feeling left out because you are getting karma, taking new leaps of faith. You don't know where you're gonna land, but you know you're gonna be okay. Even through the illusion, you can have a lot of options, but you're still only focused on the one, the self-love, until somebody really treats you the way you deserve and stands on the truth. You're always going to be by yourself. You're always going to stay single. You want somebody to protect you. And this King of Wands wants to come in with a small offer. There may be an illusion. Somebody was naive because of some kind of lie, but the lies always get told, guys. The 2 of Swords with the 7 of Swords, the 5 of Swords, right? So the betrayal, the abandonment, the rock bottom, like throwing people under the bus, it always gets seen, guys. You're a teacher. You're a healer. Somebody wants to have a relationship with you, but it's because you are victorious. You are the victor. You are the wounded warrior. You're wounded. You're broken. You're beaten. You're in despair. You've gotten everything through blood, sweat, and tears. And somebody adores you for that, and they want to pay it forward because, look, 3 of Pentacles. It's time for you to work as a team. It's time for you to be part of a team, okay? Page of Wands. So yes, you are about to get a message in, and that message is about the truth, about starting something new, but you had patience. Patiently waited for yours, because you're the warrior. You have self-discipline, and you are very reliable, resourceful, and you are the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so you're all the queens. Like I said, you had to go through all that Queens of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, all the queens in reverse, deal with that, and then become all the queens in the upright to get your position as the Empress. Now, if you're a male, flip the roles. You know what it is. But you had to walk away from what no longer served you. People, places, things, environments, a way of thinking. And that eclipse is really eclipsing people's true intentions and true heart. So if you've been holding back, it's coming to the surface. A lot of people are in a mental entrapment because of what their choices. I told you, we have free will to make the choice of whatever the fuck we want. But you have to pay the consequences for their choices. For your choices. And that's the truth, guys. So, I hope this reading has been helpful. Let's get a last closing message from my beautiful starseed elect ones, chosen ones, divine feminine, divine masculine. Let me know how you like this reading. If you like this way, I don't know, just winging it. You know how I be. You know how I do it. So, ancestors, one message, and it is Earth. Okay, so Earth. It says, learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. Oh my God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you very much for always clarifying what I'm saying. It really means a lot. Because, like I said, I wing it, right? So, Earth. Learning how to be human in a world, but not of it. The challenge of all souls having a human experience is to be in a world, but not of it. To realize that our soul is having a human experience and to be fully conscious of it. To have our souls fully embody their body. People's personalities tend to relate to their either transcendence or immenses. Those who lean towards transcendence have a longing for the heavens and the metaphysical. They yearn for personal experiences with God and to be lost in the heavens. We're envious of the angels and more comfortable praying and hanging on to the stars than on earth. Those who tend to immense have attached themselves more to earth and their body. They spend more time thinking about things in the physical world rather than connecting with the heavens and their own physical, mystical inner world. Being a fully embodied soul, having a human experience means finding balance between the transcendence and immenses. Being in the world but not of it. Most starseeds are drawn towards transcendence. They are more comfortable with the angels and the heavens. Life on earth can be more difficult for them. If this is you, you're being reminded that you chose to be a soul in this body on earth, and you're being called to focus more on your energies in the physical world, to learn how to be human, a soul in a human body, fully present in the world, in what life on earth has to offer. Starseed Soul Inquiry. Do you tend to long for the stars or be more in the physical? How can you find greater balance between the two? Now, you could have a relationship. That's why, maybe past relationships didn't work out because you were both on two different energies. Now you're coming together, balance within yourself. You're going to be able to have this partnership, relationship, whatever this is, because it's balanced now. So let's get the closing message from the St. Francis Oracle deck for my beautiful collective ancestors. Bring this all together, and it's number 7. And number 7 is a very angelic number. So you are very much protected by the heavens, and it is annoying the shit out of people because you have strength, confidence, and stability. When you recognize that beauty is within, your sense of self-worth becomes more confident and stronger. Through these mucky waters, the trees represent strength, and the need to hold on to some sort of stability is important right now. Maybe because there are many changes as of late. If you have been through recent emotional turmoils, then allow yourself to be supported by those who can help you to be strong, even if it's a kind word from someone who cares. Listen, we have to be honest. Like, life is lifing, and life ain't easy, like me as a tarot reader, it's not easy, like this is how I get my bread and butter. But if I'm going to continuously be bombarded by situations and people that don't actually, want to pay it forward back, then I will take my energy and put it somewhere else because I know it will materialize. This is knowing self-love. This is knowing self-care. Okay? So it's time to let people help you. Okay? And you help people as well. Okay? So the stillness of the water suggests that you may be holding on to what needs to be said. You will find the words to deal with delicate situations. So trust your intuition, listen to your inner voice, and the right time will become clear. So maybe you weren't speaking up for yourself, you know, and now you are. Maybe somebody else was not able to speak up for themselves, and now they are. But listen, you're learning how to be human, and you're teaching others how to be human in a world that they're not really part of, all right? Like, come on. We know we're not part of this world. That's why we had to go through so many trials and errors and stuff like that. But we still made it through. We're still here. And we need to be grateful for that, because there's a lot of people who didn't make it. Okay? So, affirmation for a badass. This is, I will not break myself into pieces to serve others. I will stay whole and let them fucking choke. Now listen, you don't want people choking. You know, we're trying to do good here, but at the end of the day, like, listen, you're not serving people to your detriment. Okay? You're not going to break yourself into pieces to please others. You're not a people pleaser. You're not doing this. Ancestors didn't give you a gift just for you to be a work slave, you know, or just to, you know, no, just know what's going on here. It's a different world. It says, I am enough, I am me, and I'm so fucking worth it. Yes, you are. Somebody didn't think you were worth it. I bet you they're eating their words now. I bet you they're fucking choking. That's what it is. It is what it is, guys. What is this pop up right in my face? It says, I have a kick-ass life. Yeah, they are eating their words, because you do have a fucking kick-ass life. Because you're always enough. You were always worth it. You did really help others. You really did put them under your umbrella. Now that you don't got that umbrella, it's a rainy fucking day for them, right? And it says, it's okay. Mistakes are proof that you're trying. Don't give up. Don't give up. You never gave up. These people shouldn't have gave up on you. But they did. Now they're feeling a lot of regret and eating their words. And at the bottom of the deck it says, once you fall in love with yourself, the game is over. You fell in love with yourself, the game is over. Somebody's upset because you don't want to be in a relationship or partnership, or you're content in whatever you're doing right now. And it says, bottom of the deck, don't try to fit in. You were born to stand out. Don't try to fit in. You were born to stand out, guys. I love you. Stay blessed. One love. Have a beautiful night, day, whenever you are watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if my reading has been helpful. If it resonates, it does help the algorithm. And it's free. So thank you. Bye.